If you want to know how I went from this, 40 pounds overweight, a year postpartum, to this in a year, or this after my second pregnancy, to this, down over 25 pounds, then you're going to want to watch the rest of this video. Hey friends, my name is Brittany and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be here. So I know you're here for the tea. I know you're here because you want to know exactly how I was able to lose all that weight after having my daughters. And we're going to get into that. But let me first start by saying this. The person that you want to become is right on the opposite side of your comfort zone. You will never be the person that you want to be if you're comfortable, if you're stuck in your ways and you're not willing to change. Like they always say, and I know it's super cliche, but insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. If you're ready to make a change and become the person that you knew that you were always capable of being, you're going to have to do something different. All right, so now let's get into the tea. So the first picture, I was a year postpartum after having my first daughter. I was about 24 years old and I had gained about 40 pounds during that pregnancy. And at her first birthday, I was pretty much still the same weight I was when I gave birth. And I was super uncomfortable. I couldn't find clothes that fit me and I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now, prior to that, I had been stalking fitness pages on Instagram, watching people's transformations, super inspired, wanting to change, but not really doing anything. I was watching from the sidelines, but I wasn't taking any action. How many of us can relate to that? I know a lot of us can relate to that. It took me a while before I finally decided, okay, enough is enough. And unfortunately, sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom and it takes hitting that lowest point for you to finally realize what you're really capable of and finally doing what it takes to get there. So at this point, a year postpartum, I'm like, all right, enough is enough. I don't want to look like this anymore. I'm young. Like, there's no reason that I should feel so uncomfortable in my skin. So like I said, I had been following so many pages on Instagram, and there was this one page where the person would post their results all the time. They would post their routine, and I was just like, oh my God, like, I think that I can do this. Come to find out, she was a Herbalife distributor. I had never really heard too much about Herbalife, and I was kind of skeptical because usually you're skeptical about something until you like actually get to know it. But her results were bomb. The results of the people that she was posting was bomb. So I was like, you know what do I have to lose? So I got started, ordered my products, and I'm not gonna lie, that first month I didn't really take it seriously and I didn't really do what I was supposed to do. And I continued to watch her page. She continued to get results, continued to post people's results. And that second month, I finally decided, okay, enough is enough. I actually put into action the meal plans that she provided. I was working out at Orange Theory Fitness. I was having my shakes twice a day. I was eating clean, doing all the things that I was supposed to do. And in that first month, I lost 10 pounds. And I was like, hold up. And that made me a believer. So fast forward a couple of months, I was being super consistent. I was eating clean. I was eating more fruits and vegetables. And let me tell you, one thing you're gonna learn on this journey is that your diet and your nutrition is everything. In the past, I was a yo-yo dieter and I struggled with like doing fad diets. Like I did the lemonade diet, I did the Mediterranean diet, all these different diets. It's not going to work if you're doing it with the intention and the goal of, I'm gonna do this to lose 10 pounds and I'm gonna stop it. Because once you stop and go back to your old habits, all your weight that you lost, you're gonna gain it right back. This time, instead of thinking it as a diet, I wanted to think of it as a lifestyle change. Like, this is what I'm going to do from now on so that I can look and feel this way from now on. And that was the game changer for me. So I was going to the gym every morning at 5 a.m. I was eating, I was meal prepping, doing all the things. And within that first year, I was able to lose over 40 pounds and literally felt amazing. Felt the best I had ever felt in my entire life. And let me tell you guys something. Working on your physical being is just the start. Once you start working on your physical being, once you develop that discipline, once you develop that work ethic, once you start seeing results, you see what you're capable of, it starts to open doors to so many other places of growth. So once I started doing that, I was like, you know what? I want to read positive books. I want to listen to positive podcasts. And I started doing all these things to fuel me. I started filling up my cup every single day, reading self-help books or personal development books, growing my mind, growing my spirit, growing all aspects of me. Like, it literally was the catalyst to kickstart the change in my life. Now, I say all this to say that doesn't mean that it was just this straight road of, oh my gosh, it clicked and it was just perfect for me. No. After I lost those first 40 pounds, probably within like a year, I started to gain the weight back. Because why? I stopped doing the things that it took for me to get to this body. It was like a cycle for me. Even though I knew what to do, I still struggled and I couldn't figure out why I was struggling to maintain it. A few things that I can tell you now, obviously from experience, what will help you on your journey is one, having a community, having support, having someone that is going through the same things you're going through, someone that's accomplished the goals that you're trying to accomplish, to keep you accountable and to keep you inspired. Number two, I would say, is having a routine. Having a routine. Discipline is everything, and it doesn't have to be so strict and so rigid, but if you don't have a routine, you're gonna fall off. So for me, going to the gym at 5 in the morning was my routine. Having my meals prepped was my routine. Having my gym clothes packed from the night before was part of my routine. Certain little things that you can do that can help to encourage you to stay on track with your goals. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys the secret, what really changed the game for me now. I started this journey when I was 24 years old, and I'm now 30 years old. So this has been a journey for 6 years, and like I said, it has not been a straight and arrow. There have been some ups and downs, and throughout the process, I had to learn what worked for me, what didn't work for me, what I liked, what I didn't like, and I had to learn why I was unable to maintain consistent for very long periods of time. And one thing I discovered within this last year was that I cannot do it without God. That was what the missing piece of the puzzle was for me. I've always believed in God, I've always had faith, but I never had God a part of my daily life, my daily goals, my daily habits. I never seeked God in every single thing that I did. Like, I would seek God for like the big moments, you know, but like not in every little detail. And this last year, I spent a lot of time praying, actually reading my Bible, and just asking God to show me and reveal to me things and show me the answers to certain questions that I had. And that to me was like the piece that I feel like I was missing. Because personally, I feel that you need to rely on something greater than yourself, greater than humanity, something that has a higher power to get you through those rough patches. I have to believe that there's something greater than me to keep pushing me forward. Once I was empowered by my physical health, once I started getting results, once I started feeling good and looking good, I started to focus on other aspects of my life that I can improve on. You're getting started on your journey right now and you don't know what to do, you're feeling discouraged, know that it's going to take patience, it's going to take consistency, and it's going to take discipline. Know that it's not going to be a straight road. Know that it's going to be difficult. Know that you're going to face challenges, but what matters the most is that you don't give up. Never give up on yourself, never give up on your goals, and always keep pushing forward. If every single day you get at least 1% better, if every single day you do something to work on who you want to become, you're going to be better in the long run. But the moment that you just give up because something got hard, you're never gonna get to where you wanna be. This journey has meant so much to me because it just showed me so much of who I am. It showed me so much of what I'm capable of. It showed me how important discipline is, how important hard work is, how important it is to not take shortcuts. Like, when you work hard at something and you're able to go from this to this, and you're like, wow, like I really did that. Like, even just reflecting to make this video and looking at my before and afters, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I put in so much hard work and I really did that, and nobody can take that away from me. No, like it wasn't easy, it wasn't a shortcut, and that hard work that I put in it made it all the more worth it. I think the most important project that you can work on is you. And if you are starting on this journey, you're on this journey and you just need that support, you need that motivation, you need some guidance, you know, you just need that sisterhood, you're gonna wanna subscribe to this page, like, comment, and join the community because we're about to get real on here. Together, I wanna focus on growth, I wanna focus on personal development, on health and wellness, physical health, spiritual health, mental health, all of the things. This is going to be that community, that space. So I'm so excited. I hope you guys like this first video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more content.